I'm Rebecca Hayes, and thanks again for tuning into another episode of Design Your Happiness. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that I think we can all relate to because no one is immune to negative thoughts, whether you get them more often or they sneak up on you, it doesn't matter. We all have them at some point or another, and they have a way of really ruining our day, our vibe, our accomplishments, and what we're working towards, if we let them. What can be so key then is having a way to overcome those negative thoughts as they arise so that we're not letting them take hold and drag us and possibly everyone around us down with them. When those negative thoughts pop up, whether they started with me, with my own internal processing or thoughts of myself, or the world around me, like whatever's going on, or whether they were initiated by someone else who maybe I interacted with and they passed on some negative thoughts or feelings to me. Whichever scenario led me to where I'm at currently with these negative thoughts swirling around in my head, once I can take a step back and catch my breath, the first question I ask is there any truth or validity to whatever this negative thought or feeling is about? This helps because if there's no real reason, or if there's nothing I can do about what caused the negative thought or feeling, then, I feel like that's kind of easy, right? It's done. I'm done with it right then. I just let it go. And I know easier said than done. It definitely comes with practice. But if you can't do anything about it, or if it's not a valid thought or feeling, it doesn't have any merit, then that's fine. That was somebody's opinion, that was somebody's offhand remark, and they're just passing on their own issues or opinions to me, and I don't have to take those in. And so that's kind of the first step, right? Because I just get to write those things off. If there's nothing valid or actionable about them, great. I just let it roll off my back. But if there is some merit or validity to that negative thought or feeling, then I try to see what can be learned from it. What practical or actionable step or advice or lesson can be taken from that negative thought or feeling. And so I try to flip it into something useful because the negative thought or feeling itself really isn't that useful. But maybe what it's trying to teach me is. So maybe there is something that can be learned from that negative thought or feeling, again, however it got there, so that I can learn or grow or change something. And then once I have that lesson, whatever it is, again, I can just let go of that negative feeling or thought because I've taken what I can from it. I've learned the lesson, or I'm going to learn the lesson, maybe depending on what it is. But I have the actionable, practical piece that actually matters. And so then, done, right? We let it go and we keep moving on. And if you can keep that mindset, if you can put this strategy into play in your own life or career or business, it can be really helpful to get over those negative thoughts or feelings, whether they're yours or from someone else, very quickly so that you can get back to doing the things that you wanted to do that make you more productive or more satisfied or are on the actual to-do list. Because I think we can all agree, we've all had those moments or instances where we've let those negative thoughts and feelings really get a hold on us, really drag us down, and really impact what we are doing, how much we get done, whether we get it done. And then later we end up beating ourselves up even more because we let it get to us. So, if we can develop a strategy for overcoming those negative thoughts and feelings, especially quicker, then we're better off all the way around. And with that in mind, I just want to say that at any point in any day, you can turn the tide. So, if you're having a really bad day, because they happen, everything seems to be going wrong, everyone you talk to is just piling on. I've been there. But at any point in that day, you are capable of taking a breath, resetting your mindset, like we just talked about, and basically creating a blank slate and just starting over and just letting go of everything that kind of happened up to that point and still make the most of whatever is left in that day so that we're working towards what we actually wanted to accomplish in the day, or maybe dealing with the problems in front of us if that's the way the day has gone, without the baggage of our negative thoughts and feelings following us around and slowing us down. So, I hope that this quick little 2-step strategy is something you'll think about giving a try the next time you start to get overwhelmed with those negative thoughts and feelings, so that you can reset your mindset and still make the most of your time and energy. All right, until next time, keep designing your happiness. Hey there, friend. I believe that in life and in business, your mindset is the most likely thing to hold you back. So, we're going to be here every week working it out so you can move closer to that life you've only been dreaming about until now. I'll see you back here for our next episode. And if you're loving what you're hearing, please take a minute to leave a review. All right, I'll see you next time.